Hi, football fans. You're welcome to another exciting edition of the FutbolD'moore Podcast. I've got SMG in the house. SMG, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
The World Cup is over.
It's over.
Spain did it.
They did it. Remember, we kind of wrote them off like they were young and all, but eventually.
At the beginning, I felt it was going to be a learning process. Then I quickly remembered that these guys are European champions.
They're European champions.
So
as young as they are.
Exactly. Now let's look at Spain. When that golden era retired, Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, Puyol, Piqué, and co. We felt it would take
a long while
for them to rebuild. How did they get it right so quickly? Because it's not coincidence. They won the
European Championship
and now the World Cup. It's not coincidence.
I feel one thing that helps the Spanish national team is this. They always stay true to their strengths. Funny enough, most of their players come out of basically two teams in Spain. Most of them come from Barcelona. The other half come from, say, Madrid. Then some other one or two here and there. So there's this identity of how they want to play. La Masia is very, very evident in anything Spanish football does. You understand? So literally, in the World Cup, they played everybody of the pack. And it just portrays something I've always known about football. No matter how talented a squad is, if they meet a well-grounded technical team, don't worry, you'll be lost.
They made Argentina look like
it was an high. You remember the Pep era when Barcelona would make football boring for you. You will be like, please let the other team play now.
And after the match, I said something to someone. I said, look, Spain winning on the night was actually a win for football.
It was.
Because football won.
Football won.
If Argentina had gotten one goal in extra time, it would have been
so unfair, to be sincere. It would have been so unfair because 90 minutes, this guy didn't have any shot. And it's not like they did what to have, but the opponent just allowed them have.
And the individual awards now, of course, Kylian Mbappe, the Golden Boot. We can't contest.
2 World Cup in a row, of course.
Some
people were saying the third place game is a dead rubber game and it shouldn't have counted.
And that was, I think we had how many goals? 10?
10 goals. But for me, I mean, it's still part of the tournament. You have to know the third place and the fourth place team. So, and he took advantage of it. He scored 2 goals, and that's the golden ball for him.
And
golden boot, rather.
Spain winning the World Cup, considering just one goal. Of course, the Golden Glove will go to
their keeper.
Unai Simons,
the guy literally had 7 saves to make all tournaments. 7. I don't know. Since the other teams are not playing again.
If you have a Pau Kubasi that is in form in front of you, and that young man won the best young player
easily. I'm happy they gave it to him. They were not biased about wanting to give it to Yamal because this guy played all minutes of the World Cup and he considered only 1 goal. The guy always fly under the radar, and it's good for him because he's going to be developing without the pressure, without the fan. You understand? Unlike Yamal, whereby everybody's always looking out, he has to do something. He's just doing his thing, and it's very good.
And one other player that had a wonderful World Cup that a lot of people are not even talking about was actually Rodri. Rodri had a great World Cup. Zubimendi was not an option.
Let me tell you something. Before this World Cup, I've always been biased towards Rodri. I'm always like, what the fuck does this guy do? You understand? How does he have a Ballon d'Or? But this World Cup, I don't see him.
You don't see him. No, he marshaled the midfield. And
I don't see him.
The reason a lot of people do not talk about him is because he's not flashy. He's
not
extravagant. He rarely talks and all of those stuff. And when he talks,
that guy is on another level. The guy literally, I don't want to say single-handedly, but for a major part, he swallowed Argentina's midfield.
Nothing did here. Nothing.
McAllister.
But not friendness. All those they play
now Messi carried them, I beg.
You understand? And Messi barely had the touch of the ball.
You understand?
No shot on target in the World Cup final. You can't take anything away from Spain right now.
For them to make Portugal, France, Argentina look like a nobody. No, don't worry.
Argentina was. Because at some point I was like, you guys
complete
complete 10 passes.
You understand? Then now given it was the final of the World Cup. I mean, no.
But again, for those who should I say administer football in this part of the world, I hope you guys can see Spain. Now building process. They built. They took time out. They built.
If you are good enough, you are good enough. Forget your age.
I mean,
players, let them play.
If you want to develop your football, academy football has to be taken serious.
Very seriously.
And Spain are currently enjoying it right now. Academy football has to be taken seriously. Before the World Cup final, I was seeing pictures, very funny pictures of, these boys when they were young.
Yeah.
There was one I saw, at first I thought it was AI. Lamine Yamal as a baby, Yamal's mom and Messi.
Yeah.
Like, as a baby, I was like, wow. And then that was the talent that was actually nurtured
to where he is now.
All these things no be rocket science. You don't just wait for one breakout star from one Okoko Michael.
You be
and then you say it's the future of the Super.
He's a Nigerian.
These guys, they built and now they are enjoying it. European champions, world champions. You can't even take anything away from them right now.
Continue like this. It's looking like they will just when
exactly.
they do that Euro World Cup Euro thing.
And there's something about the Spanish national team.
Yeah.
If you are good enough, you will play. It doesn't matter if you are 16, 17 or 18.
You will play.
You will play. There's nothing like, he's still young, and we'll bring him on at halftime. You will play.
What's this thing?
Overview of the World Cup now. Let's look at the host, Canada, United States of America, and Mexico. For me, the best host has to be Mexico for me.
Yeah, for me too. I concur 100%.
They left everything open for everybody. Just come and enjoy football. No serious issues. No scandals. Nothing like we're rejecting.
The football was fun.
Visa and all of that.
Yeah, they promoted their culture well enough. Good. Yeah. For Canada, I think Canada overachieved in this World Cup. Though some people are calling them losers of the World Cup. But for me, I think them going as far as the round of 16 now. It was way.
It will take a lot for them to match it.
Yeah, to match that. So, but for USA, well, they did a good job. But for the most part, the scandals was too much.
For the most part, we're not talking about the football being played in America. We're talking about this person.
That person, yeah. Then they now topped it with the Folarin Balogun issue. You understand? But they did something that I like. It was kind of an highlight for me, and it was the first in the World Cup. They gave a Champions League championship ring to the winner of the World Cup. You understand? And that's like a culture from the other sports. So it was on a scale of 1 to 10. I would say 7.
In terms of facilities, I rate them high. They were able to, many of the pitches in America are not for football.
Yeah.
So they were able to improvise. They gave us makeshift, and then it was really nice. It was really nice in terms of facilities. But in terms of the other scandals off the pitch, we saw less videos of people enjoying the World Cup. When South Africa hosted, we saw many non-footballing videos that actually showed that people were there for the summer to enjoy and all of those stuff. So it wasn't like that in America. I saw plenty of that in Mexico. So for me, of the 3 countries, I'll give it to Mexico. They did a great job. They did justice to what we know the World Cup for. So over to the next host of the World Cup.
I think that would be Spain, Portugal,
and Morocco.
Funny enough, Spain won the World Cup and now they're hosting. Okay.
So it's going to be like who go collect them for their hand, go try. Anyways, now moving on. There's this news about La Liga president asking FIFA president to resign.
Yeah.
He criticized them for the Folarin Balogun incidents and for some other, including that 30 minutes break at the I know that now football. How I go play first half? You go keep me.
What do we want an half-time show for? Come on.
I want Bona and Shakira. They can't dance. Not
because they dance. They smooth. Sorry.
No, they were not. Bona was too. He was being careful to go close to the old woman. Yeah, I just said old woman.
They just wanted to force that American thing down our throat.
And all the let's get ready to rumble. They rumble for football.
They just shall fight. Now the big effect of that is this. It's on the players. I mean, the spectators might like it, but the players, they would have to sit in there and stew for 30 minutes.
Like
the momentum.
Now I was asking somebody, were they actually watching Bonner too?
I mean, they didn't want to do that because they want to keep their head in the game, so they would just be there. probably juggling in the
30 minutes
room
rest.
And
that's almost
a player might be
1/10
on
of the
fire.
first half.
You understand? Yes, that's 1/10 of it. A player might be on fire. That 30 minutes could just dumb you down and you just lose all your momentum.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
But then they've done it. I hope it will be the last one in a very long time.
No. Trump told his friend FIFA, because they are friends.
I know they are bodies though.
That bring the World Cup to America again. This time, I don't want Mexico and I don't want Canada.
I want to do it alone.
Deep down inside me, I was like, Olonwaje, you know.
Anyways, should be 1994 they did it last, right? Yeah, they should wait for that long again before they go there again.
Anyways, before we go, we're gradually going back to club football.
Yeah,
now
sure,
the World Cup is over. Everybody go back to go bear in Papa name.
There's
nothing like a Chelsea fan, supporting Spain. No, they again.
Londoners, go back to London.
Chelsea they hijacked Arsenal's move for Morgan Rogers. He's now a Chelsea player.
Yeah.
And he goes back to waiting with the always talk. Waiting you want chop am at once. No, they check. Shogbono, show tutu, show shaking. That's still.
Yeah, for me, I still have my fingers crossed on that deal.
Okay.
I still have my finger. It might probably end up being Arsenal dodging a bullet. Because
he can't be another Mudryk. I feel like he's going to succeed.
Well,
I want him to succeed.
Me, I won't say as much. Because me, I always have any transfer that is above 100 million. My mind know the damn from off. I dey get issue with am.
Well, for the transfer window now, if you get a player for 50 million, people will feel like wetin him buy sef, because we are used to 90 100 and all.
Because for me now, most of all these guys, they always underplay, underdevelop. If you bring 10 out of them now, you have only like 3 that's actually delivered on that money. You understand? So me, I still have my fingers crossed because I've seen that guy. He's good, yes, but can he give you like 20 goals a season?
Anyways,
can he?
That's a big question. But again, as an Arsenal fan, I do not like Chelsea. I hate Chelsea. But I want Morgan Rogers to succeed. That's just it. I feel he's a good footballer. I just have this feeling that another club would have been better. Maybe if Chelsea decide to go the stable way, maybe.
Yeah.
But if Chelsea decides to be Chelsea, the boy go suffer.
It still seems like they are still sticking to their template of buy anybody, buy them young, you sell them. Do you think they can sell this guy now when they want to sell him at 200? So it's already looking like a loss.
Well, we have to leave. But for Xabi Alonso, as Chelsea they point, they sign.
They do point and kill. They go still kill you.
They fit sack you for middle of the night while we are asleep. You go just say part ways by mutual consent. You don't need 15 games before they decide. Because they do point and kill now, like who want chop pepper soup.
They point you.
Anyways, SMG, we have to leave.
All right.
That's the show. We'll see you guys next week. Remember to subscribe and like our page.
Comment.
Thank you.